And so it says, waiting for MysticCharles. Well, I'm here. I am here, ladies and gentlemen. No one's in the room yet. So, I shall take a swig of agua, H2O. Is that music too loud? I'd like to have a little background noise besides my fan. If you hear a little humming out there, it's my fan. Not rich enough for air conditioning. Nah, that goes. Let me get out. I don't want to see me drink, but thank you. Cheers. Salud. I was just out and about a little while ago. Down here in the south. It's a pretty nice day, a little windy. But let's see the room. Let's see the room, ladies and gentlemen. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? I always see that, if I look at other live shows. I say hello in those other rooms. People don't even say hello to you. Hello, English Bull Terrier. Yeah, I'll go to see someone else's live show, because we converse off the internet, and then they don't say anything. You know that situation. I'm your Hollywood psychic too, but then they don't say hello to you in real life because of they're afraid. They're afraid. They're afraid. I don't know. Some of them. Oh no, they speak to a psychic. Well, some of the highest people in status around the world speak with psychics. Yeah. Did I say hello, English Bull Terrier, Patterdale? Hello there. Hope I am well. I am well. Hanging in there, like a lot of folks around the world. Probably more than your average percentage nowadays. Hanging in there. Some people who are hanging in there they're not doing too well right now. But let us stay strong and help them as we can. Right? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I don't know what I'm doing. Always shuffling the cards. I know I've shuffled these probably a million times. I've had this deck since, gosh. How long? Hang on. Gosh, no, I'm thinking of the years I've had this. I probably used this deck professionally since around 1980. I've used other decks around too, but, so I've probably shuffled this a million times or more. They're wearing through. One time, this deck, I was doing, I got done doing a spiritual thing the night before, okay? I always take my cards with me, even if I'm not using them. And then I was doing the phone lines, I was a phone psychic for a while. And I used to do that early mornings, I get that stuff out of the way. So I make a little jingle for the pocket, get that part out of the way. And, but anyway, I went down there real early to start my readings, and the cards were black. The cards were black. They were literally black. And there was some sort of film. Could it have been ectoplasm? Yeah, it could have been. And I was able to just scrape it off, and it looks like, yeah. So I had I think, for the working part of the day. Oh yeah, I remember, because I didn't need cameras, when you did the phone lines. This is back before the internet. And, so I was cleaning this deck while I remember I switched to the Witch's Tarot for the readings for the folks. So, yeah. Yeah, so these cards turned black. Way back, I don't know why I'm thinking about that, because it was a long time ago. Experiences with these cards. These cards have read for many different types of people. All right. yeah, leaders, military, I guess political is leaders, right? But A-list celebrities, celebrities that aren't here anymore. In physical form, of course. That reminds me of another thing. I'm telling you stories here. But they're true. They're true. I've been there, done that, you know. That's why I got these stories. Yeah. One time this radio station contacted me and they wanted, just for a Halloween show. And they wanted me to do the Ouija board. Use the Ouija board and contact dead celebrity spirits. Rockers. You know, it was a rock station. And I told them, no. So, I had 2 spirits trying to contact me. We only got 1 person. You still in there, English Bull Terrier? But, well, if they snooze, they lose, right? On these stories. I had 2 celebrities this week. I'm pretty darn sure this one was a celebrity. Well, no, one was a celebrity. And the other one was a name, but then I looked it up. You know, I asked it on Twitter. Remember to follow me on Twitter. You know, did anybody recognize that name? That was coming through to me. And I put that out to Twitter. And that, yeah, I looked it up too, you know, and it was a celebrity. But you have to look at Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm MysticCharles1 on Twitter. Yeah, follow me there because I'll post a tweet. I will post a tweet here and there in certain situations, you know. Yeah, I'm the wise one, but, you know, I don't know everything that I say, you know, so I look for other reference points. And sometimes I'll take it to Twitter, you know, sort of like certain leaders around the world who use Twitter for their sounding block, right? Yeah. I'm not mentioning no names, right? Ooh, look at the orange. I didn't say that though, did I? I didn't say that. Some people will catch the reference. The hint. Yeah, I talk in hints sometimes. Sometimes my thumbnails have hints in them. Sometimes my descriptions have hints in them. Sometimes my titles have hints in them. I kind of leave hints, you know, because I want people to use their minds. I'm not going to, you know, just give out everything without people trying to sense what's being said, trying to put 2 and 2 together, right? You know, when I give messages, they don't always mean a certain thing, you know. They mean different things to different people. So sometimes I give a message and I don't know what it means, so I got to put the little hints that I see in my messages. Can you dig it? Yeah, I bet you can. No, I think it's someone else who says that. Can you dig it? Yeah. A YouTuber. Pretty nice guy. He replied to me, one of those folks that did say hello and a couple of words to me. You know, it's like, you know, I know billionaires. I know A-listers. It's like, you know, if I say hello to you, don't be shy. You know? Shit. Shoot, right? It's crazy. Just being sociable. A lot of people want to get in touch with me, and you know, I always, you know, say hello if I'm around, if I see it. You know, trust me. You know, nah. You know, I've shook hands with no presidents, vice presidents, a couple vice presidents. Like I said, I know A-listers. I know A-listers from the past. That's a celebrity status, right? And anyone below A-list, B-list, you know, blah, blah, blah. I've known religious figures. And yes, I know billionaires and millionaires, of course. You know, so, you know, unless you're just too darn good for certain people, you know, you should say hi sometimes. You know? Now, I'm not talking to our mystics. You guys are nice. We know that. You're open-minded. I'm here for you, and you guys are here for me. And by all means, here for me also includes helping support what we do. All right? And you can do that via PayPal, paypal.com, and use MysticCharles at yahoo.com. That's support. That's donations. That's love offerings and such. All right? Because, you know, I do a lot of folks who cannot help, you know, with an energy exchange. So, yeah, you know, time is money, blah, 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 you know, making videos and doing readings and such. But a lot of people, you know, we try to help. They can't afford to help themselves. So I ask from other folks who can help. You know, you got two, give one, you know. And I've always done that. Always, always. You know, a lot of folks that I've helped in the past, you know, either readings, psychic readings, blessings, healings, and such. You know, they can't afford it. Well, you know, donation, can't afford it. You know, I don't charge. You know, it's whatever. You know, but if they can't offer a energy exchange, that's how we put it. Well, I tell them just try to make it up to someone else when they get back on their feet. So, I mean, it's the same thing. Yeah, I like to barter too, you know. Haven't bartered in a while because of situations. But, yeah, sure. Shoot, man. I'll barter for a haircut right now. Always use your mask, though. I would use my mask if I go for a haircut. Yeah, because, you know, I do the other community work during the week. Yep. And I do other things. I don't rely on the other things that I do. Can't right now. You know, I don't work any psychic line. I don't, you know, I'm not doing that. I do the readings to help subsidize certain things, the donations and such. You know, I'm also a religious person, but we don't promote the religion part here, you know, on the MysticCharles things. But yes, I am out there. I am an ordained minister. Ordained minister. I'm an ordained minister. Reverend Chuck or something like that, right? Yeah. Hey, hello there, Val Bells. Val Wiley. Yep, I do that too. You know, I'm not just a psychic and tarot reader and this and that. You know, grew up a pagan and got my first initiation into something, the craft, back in, I think it was 75. Became a priest in 80. And a high priest around 84. Yeah. I am one of those. Don't be afraid what's out there in the night, because it might just be me. Yeah. Yep, so I do the religious side too, and pagan side, and well, I'm real too. You know, I'm out there. Yep, I'm not hiding in the broom closet. I don't sit in my little corner saying, you know, trust me. Yeah, I do sometimes, actually. I have to. But, you know, I'm out there. Never really hidden. They know where I am. You know, I'm with you. If you got questions, you can pop it up there. Like I said, this is readings and chat. Readings and things. When I do these live shows. Sometimes I'll do the weekly reading. Hopefully you've seen the weekly reading that I release. I released it yesterday evening. Yeah. Yep. Self-entertainment. I got on the thumbnail. Yep. So some of the quarantining and the self-distancing that goes on right now. Don't let your guard down on the virus. Do I gotta tell you, the coronavirus? Yeah, the COVID-19. Don't let your guard down just because some things are opening up and you're seeing more and more people out there. You know, I go to the big box store and I see people walking around. You know, many people with no mask on. What's up? What's up? You know? Sure, I want to go back to not have to wear a mask and, you know, be able to rub shoulders with some pretty folks. But not now, you know? Not now. Just, when I take pictures, well, you know, I'll take your picture, but be 6 feet away. And, or be 6 feet behind me, then I could selfie like that. And you're still in the picture. But, yeah, if you see me out there, don't be shy. Say hi. Yeah. Yeah. Seemed, you know, it's almost like the YouTube thing is the same too. I still can't get monetized. That's why I got to ask for PayPal and, you know, Patreon. You know, they send me tips, you know, on how to make more on YouTube. All right, you know, I got 700 and something videos on YouTube. You know, I'm still not monetized. You know, monetized being able to run the ads, but, you know, they're like, you know, to, you know, make more money, you know, sell merch, you know, put the link there. You can't put the link there if you don't got the hours, if you're not monetized. You know, do super chats. Well, you can't do that unless you're monetized. So, you know, and what else? Other helpful hints. They're helpful hints, you know, but I know all these hints, but I got to be monetized, you know. You know, like I say, we got this. You need subscribers, and then you need hours viewed over the 365 days, you know, past. You know, our audience is so select that we don't have the view hours. We are in good standings. We've been in good standings since 2009. All right? Yeah. I got monetized, you know, for, you know, a couple months, but then they changed the rules. You know, that guy came out, that person or whatever, came out with that stupid software, and, you know, and it, you know, freaked out all the advertisers. So then they changed the rules, you know, to that subscribers, you know, plus hours viewed. It's to see if you're serious. You know, I've been making videos since, I think the first one came out in 2009. Been a member of YouTube's partner since 2007. You know, so, well, yeah, so, you know, I'm not monetized, plain and simple. So please help support where you can on YouTube. No, I screwed that up. On PayPal, paypal.com. I just got them on mine. You know, the harder thing is to get subscribers. We got the subscribers. We got the viewers. You guys, you know. Yeah, you know we're true. You know we mean well. You know we're most of the time family oriented, right? Yeah. So we're not, you know, bad guys, you know. We are metaphysical entertainment. That's what they classed me about a year or two ago, you know. I am metaphysical entertainment. Let me entertain you. I think somebody's watching who likes to hear my little disclaimer, just for legalese. Readings are for your entertainment purposes only. Not everything I say or do will pertain to each and every one of you. But if you feel a little tingle, a little twitch, a little touch of zen on the inside, well, perhaps what I'm saying is directed at you. Yeah. That's a mouthful, huh? Yeah. I came up with that back during the telephone psychic years. Hello, thank you for calling me. You know, this is Charles. Can I have your name and date of birth? And then I get into a reading. I had this one skeptic. I don't know why I'm thinking. He must be thinking of me or watching me. I had this one skeptic one time on the phone line, and I was fairly new on the phone line. And no, I've been reading for years and years, you know, before I did the phone line. But it was like, I don't believe anything you say, or what, you know, you can say whatever you want. I'm not going to believe you. And after like 45 minutes of saying whatever I want, you know, he's like, boy, you're good. Boy, they sure trained you good. It's like, they didn't train me. You know, it's like crazy. Yeah. Hello there. I see some writing now. Okay, let me. Just reading, just reading, you know. Yeah, English Bull Terrier. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had to go to the shoe store, you know, because they added on this stuff at my other work, you know, so I needed some shoes, and you know, I didn't feel like I wanted to be there either. I know what you mean, going out, make you feel a little uneasy nowadays, especially the folks who aren't taking precautions. You know, I like to say to each their own, you know, but you know, they're putting other people at risk. You know, they're putting little babies at risk. No, it's not just an old folks type of virus. No, it's not. You know, I'm out there in healthcare. You know that. You know, and well, a lot of you know that. And no, it's not just an older folks situation. Yeah. Yeah, nanobot. Yeah, I hear it's, you know, the algorithm. That I've done this, I've done that. I have had people tell me to do this, tell me to do that. You know, but it doesn't seem to want to click for us for some reason. You know, that's why I mess around with the names of the room. You know, like a lot of our thing is tarot. It's just a thing, you know. And I put that in the name, you know, MysticCharles Tarot. I think that's what I am now. I think I'm MysticCharles Tarot, right? And I think, I don't know. But I might just go back to my old thing, you know, before the internet, you know, Mystic Encounters. You know, MysticCharles came up, you know, with the internet, you know. Because the link to the channel is Mystic Encounters. That's where that comes from, you know, from some of my old stores and stuff. Yeah. It's pretty neat, you know, opening up pagan shops in the Bible Belt, let me tell you that. Oh, no, no one would do that. Oh, yeah, they would. Yeah. What am I doing here in Arkansas? Well, that's where the bus stopped, and look what they got. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Arkansas right now. I might be leaving, you know, for a different area. But that's nothing new, but the way the world is now, you know, where to go. I know where a lot of people would like me to go. They've told me, but, you know, it's okay. Sticks and stones. Yeah. Anybody check out the food service places? I've seen a couple places shut down, close down here by me. Some places have opened. I got out from my job fairly late last week, and I went to an Italian place for some takeout, and their dining room was open. You know, people were waiting outside to get in. I'm not in too much of a hurry to go eat in. You know, that's just me. Then the people waiting, they weren't wearing no mask. You know, I went to that curbside pickup. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, but you know, there's going to be more. There's already more cases, as they say, right? Yeah. How do you know this stuff? Well, I got a science degree. I know pretty much what I'm talking about. So, anyway, that's different things. Focusing in on somebody's face. I see somebody. You ever get the feeling, you know, you want to trust your intuition. You ever get the feeling that somebody's thinking about you? Yeah, well, you can connect that way. You know, we got a couple people with abilities in here right now, and that's cool. You know, think of their face, and you can make their connection. Yep. Boom. But I'm thinking of someone who, remember I was saying about who doesn't like to say hello in public to me? Someone like that. Might be thinking about me. Along the lines of your phone rings and you know you think you know who it is. Yeah, it's along those lines too. It's like that with dealing with spirits a lot too. So when you deal with spirits, you got to be able to turn it off. Otherwise, they don't leave you alone. Got my health wristbands here. If you need a white one that glows in the dark, well, just put $10 in PayPal and send me your information. Where to send it? These are blessed for health. I had a bunch of white ones. You know, white's a good purity color. And I turned them into health bracelets. No, they are not something that will repel COVID-19, but it could help, right? Yeah. Watch out. There's some screwy stuff going on out there in the marketplace, all right? No. Yeah. So anyway, no, I got them blessed for health. You know, you like energy, blessed energy, type of energies? Well, I have some there. And I'm saying $10 covers shipping and all that jazz, envelopes and tapes and yep. Yeah, as long as you live in the continental USA, lower 48, as they say. Otherwise, we gotta see what postage is to other places. That's what it is postage. You know, they suck it to me. But anyway, they have you know, love, hope, and Magick with a K, and my name, well, my MysticCharles name. Yeah. Yeah, that's my merch. You know, YouTube says promote your merch. You know what they're talking about, you know, through their site and stuff. But hey, that's what I got. I got wristbands. Tell you what, if you do that $10 PayPal, I'll send you another one. Probably a green one too. I got that one for money and luck. Right now I got a few money and luck, but it's in green. It glows in the dark too. So 2 wristbands. Let me see a PayPal donation, and or if you sign up on Patreon, you know, over $5, I'll send you one. Nah, forget that one. That don't make sense. It has to be over $10 on Patreon. $10 on Patreon. That's for pledges. I'll send you 2. I'll send you a health and a money luck wristband. The alien likes the green. He sometimes uses it as a headband. The alien, who is still MIA. I think him and Maggie have something going. Yeah, English Bull Terrier. Yeah, the KFC's open in UK. I was talking to somebody. Yeah, I knew that. Inside, are they open inside? Or, you know, they had these walk-up windows. Yeah, you know, UK, you know, I wanted to send a bracelet to a wristband to Canada, you know, and that would have cost me like $22. I said, it's only a little wristband, you know, it's only that thick. Well, it's a package. Ain't no package, you know. Had it squashed in an envelope. I can get away with it here in the USA, you know, somewhat. You know, in a little envelope. But going to Canada, they want, you know, charge $10 for a wristband and another $20-something for shipping for a wristband. It's like, geez, you know, anything flammable, liquid, explosive inside that envelope? No. That's what they said to me. Drive-thrus, oh, okay. Drive-thrus are open, KFCs, huh? They got those fish and chip places over there too, don't they? You know, like I don't know what part of UK you're at. You know, like in London, you know, you just walk up to the window, get some fish and chips. We had a chicken place down here, fish place, and it closed. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. We got a little thing going on here. Somebody feels trapped in their current situation. Well, looks like it might be there for a little bit more, but worry not, my friend. You will get out of that situation. Yeah. No, I'm just saying where this is going, where it's going. Somebody looking for children? Somebody want children? Well, I do have children in your future. I actually am seeing 2 children. You know me, I don't like to say the happy ever after stuff, you know, because, you know, I'm not like one of those foo-foo people, you know, one book wonder where you're reading a book and you think you're an expert at that, you know, so you tell a person everything that they want to know. But, you know, with those 2 children, it does look like you could have a happy, healthy relationship for a long time. Almost like happy ever after. You know, it makes me feel funny saying, but hey, good. That's cool, right? Yeah. Oh, somebody's thinking about donating to MysticCharles. Really, really. You know, because this is coming back at me. You know, and the money, you know, coins, pentacles, coming back at me. You know, so I appreciate it. At least you're thinking about me, right? Maybe that's what I gotta do with those folks who use my services, you know, that they don't, you know, do the energy exchange, you know. Maybe I should appreciate that they are thinking about giving me a donation. Yeah, yeah, right? Now I'll just start the music over again. The ambient. I don't know, I can't see this stuff. Guess I gotta open up the folder. I like to have a little noise in the background, you know. My old shops and stores and stuff. I had more than one at one time. And used to play a lot of Enya, Robert Maribel, Native American, the Clanid, yeah. And others. Every once in a while, you know, pop in, you know, like a Def Leppard or something. Depends on who is mingling in the old store. I might have another store, you know. No, I'm not gonna be working for the man forever. So maybe I'll get me a store, or, you know. I don't need much when I do, you know, a place to do readings and sell some incenses and candles and stuff. Make some house calls. I had a house call not too long ago. Another young girl, she screwed up on her spell work and correspondence within the house. Yep, the mother searched me out, so I went and did a cleansing and closed the book on what the young lady opened. Most of the time when that happens, it's because someone sees a movie or a TV show or something. You know, I want to be a witch. And you get hold of a spell that pretty much works, but, you know, you just don't know exactly how to perform it. It's a performance, you know. Now I'm thinking of some, you know, let's say the last elixir spell that I had to do. You know, I was making an elixir for a love for this couple, right? They had an issue, but anyway, you know, you got to know how to stir it, clockwise, counterclockwise, cut it. You know, do you bring the fluid to a boil? Do you just get it hot? You know, bringing to a boil could mean something else entirely. you know. A speck is different than a spoonful. You gotta know what you're doing. But sometimes you search the internet and some Yahoo would put up something that could really screw you up. They do that. Like spam and phishing, things to get you in trouble. They just do it for the heck of it. It's crazy. But anyway, and then some innocent would go and get it and try it, and sometimes it just don't work. For what they want. They got the right intention, and I'm thinking of this, the one I dealt with. She didn't want to cause harm, but, it wasn't very good. You got the belief it's going to work, but when you're given the wrong information, it sucks. Yeah, so anyway, yeah. I brought that person up because I see a reference here, and I think that's who it is. And like I said, that one coin, Pentacle, Riches, looking at me, it's right there. So yeah, that's who it was. Just saying. But she's not crying no more. I helped. She got to deal with her mother. That's what she got to do. So yeah. Hey. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You all staying safe? Well, is it time to go yet? Does it say how long? Oh, yeah. We're okay. Thinking about, well, we were talking about food service and crowds and things like that. And then the religious part, we don't talk. I don't, because, this one church had a service and now 100 and something people got the virus. Yeah, so big gatherings are probably not wise right now. No matter what, there's always someone who thinks the opposite, And I've seen the protesters. I've seen them. I ran across them face to face. Some, people with different opinions. Opinions is fine, but, sometimes they don't know what they're talking about, But, anyway, large gatherings, such, I've been thinking about doing an internet circle, religious, yes it is in a way, meeting once a week, sort of doing, blessings and giving you energies and such, but I was doing like singles on Skype, but now we've got this other program. I was thinking I might be able to bring more people in on it. Who is this? What is this program? I forget. Zoom, and we can have multiple people in there, and we'd be face-to-face, one-on-one. We could do blessings. I could share energies with you. I can give messages. I was thinking of doing that, an internet circle. I've done many, many circles in the past. Circles, Wiccan circles, witches circles. But people have wanted me to start a church. I don't really want to do, just a church, because once you get too organized, well, that screws it up, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, other religions get that way, right? Then they start demanding from you, and if you don't give, well, they get on your case. What a religion, right? Yeah, I went into this one church. Sometimes you just need the faith, some good old religion, right? And where was I? Oh, I was in the panhandle of Texas, let me tell you. That's where I was. I'm not going to say where. In the panhandle of Texas, and I saw this nice church. It was a church on the side of the highway, big metal building. And so I stopped there. I was doing a thing in New Mexico, and so I stopped in that church, to say prayers and stuff. It doesn't matter where you do your prayers. It don't matter what religion you are. But anyway, the priest was there, and I was pulling in there, and in front of the church, the building, you had regular family cars, Chevys, Buicks, you know, beat up pickup trucks and stuff. And then you look around the back, there was Mercedes, there was a Porsche, Volvos and such. But anyway, yeah. And so I went inside, you know, and they were having their service. Fine, that's fine, whatever, you know. You know, you feel it in your heart. Don't matter what God you know, pray to. But anyway, the guy started getting on everyone's case. You know, saying, some of you did not give enough. You know who you are. You know, it's like, what the heck? You know, this is scary. You know, and I left. I'm not too shy to just stand up and walk out, because that's what I did. You know, he was getting on people's cases because they didn't give enough money. Oh, my goodness. And he was probably, you know, one of those Mercedes or Volvos or a couple of those cars in the back of that metal building. You know? Yeah. It's a shame that people get that way. You know, just in it for the buck. Sure, they got to make a living, but, you know, be kind to your congregation. Be kind to your circle, you know. Because they got issues, they have problems, they have things going on too. You know, they got to pay the rent too. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Oop. Why am I showing red? It says red. My stream health is red. Hopefully I'm still there with you. I'm going to end this in a minute. English Bull Terrier. So you went out the other day, didn't see much. Social distancing. Oh, you did? That's good. That's cool. A lot of people out. Yeah. You know, hopefully you're seeing me, okay, because it's showing red. But I'll just talk for another minute, then we'll probably blow this scene. Yeah, I'm with healthcare. You know, I'm familiar with, you know, viruses and infectious diseases. But a mask is important right now. Gloves, as long as you keep your fingers out of your nose and your mouth and rubbing your eyeballs. Keep your hands away. I know it's hard. But, you know, people around, okay, if everybody's wearing a mask, right? You know, I wouldn't be shaking hands and stuff. You know, where I'm at, you know, we do a lot of elbow bumping, and, you know, that's a pain in the neck too. But, yeah. So just be careful out there. You know, we're not in prison, right? You know, you can go out. Just keep your distance. You know, make sure you got your mask on. I know a lot of people would disagree, you know, with the mask thing, but, you know, you don't want to get those little water particles in your face. You know, it's not so aerosol-like where, you know, it's going to go through the mask, you know. You got sunglasses or something, if you don't wear regular glasses, yeah, you got to be careful with your eyeballs, too. You know, if somebody coughs, you know, get, you know, close, change your face, you know, look a different way, you know, if they don't have a mask on. Even if they have a mask on and they cough, you got to be careful because they will blow out, you know, most of the time. Yeah, so, you know, that's where the distancing comes in, you know, but if everybody's just walking around, they got the mask on, you know, don't touch your face and things, touch everything. You don't need to touch everything, you know, you're not locked up. You can get out, you know. Yeah. Yep, like I said, I went to the shoe store. I wasn't comfortable because, you know, everybody walking around there like it's, hey, it's no problem. You know, got the lines on the floors. You're 6 foot, you know, but people keep walking around you, you know. And these people didn't have masks on. So, you know, I made sure I didn't put my hands in my face. You could use gloves, but don't use them more than once because, you know, people are washing them, using, you know, alcohol or whatever on their rubber gloves. But every time you wash them and stuff with the alcohol and hand cleaners and stuff, is you could create micro tears, and, you know, the icky stuff can get through. And the more you do it, the worse those gloves are. You know, so the big thing is to make sure you wash. You know. Yeah, you know, for 20 seconds, you know. Look at me, I'm your hygiene instructor now. Yeah, 20 seconds. But, after, I'm done working, I will wash before heading out. Even though I do it all the time. Before heading out for the day, coming home or whatever, I'll wash my hands and such, because that's where you might make a mistake and touch yourself. See, now I know I wouldn't be worried about touching myself, because I've washed and I haven't gone anywhere, and I know my stuff isn't contaminated. But you just never know. I'm rattling on. I know, sorry. You want magic and such. It's not a time to do that, apparently. Hey, we're green again. Was I all, when I was red? Yeah, so anyway, okay, let's do the business again. Donations, love offerings, and all the above. PayPal.com, MysticCharles@yahoo.com is the address that you'd put in there. And you send a donation. I send you lots of love and lots of energies, right? And I remember you more than just one time. Trust me, right? Yep. And I'm not going to say you all don't give enough. Shoot, man, $1's enough. Yeah, well, of course, but I'm not like that priest. Yeah, I don't know who he was. Just some yahoo out there. Some yahoo. The thing is to practice what you preach. It's like, here we go again. I heard this, I was watching this video on lottery winners, how they lost their money. Well, this one lady, she won a lot of money. Then she said she'd give her church 10% of something. Yeah, 10% of her winnings after all was said and done. And she gave that. But then the priest went and sued her because she might have said something about $10 million. I don't know. He wanted $10 million. So he sues her. That ain't right. I don't know. In my book, that's not right. You are blessed if you get a penny. That's an energy exchange. Energy exchange could be a penny. I've had lots of pennies through the years, right? Yeah. Okay. So I am very much appreciative of any donation that I get. And Patreon is a place that you make pledges, and they take a pledge once a month. I heard Patreon is going to start charging tax on their pledges, right? But that's little. It's only on a couple dollars, but hey, sometimes that matters. Some change has mattered in my life many times, right? Just ask the cat. Couldn't afford to get, cat food. Cat gets pretty pissed off when I can't get cat food. Right now I got 2 cats, and boy, oh boy, they are verbal. They are verbal. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should end it. We're getting closer to an hour. And again, PayPal, MysticCharles@yahoo, Patreon, MysticCharles there. And follow me on Twitter. That's MysticCharles1 on Twitter. What else? Where else? Am I forgetting something? Got the snail mail address down in the description. Still check that out. Gonna have to be paying for that again too, so donations help. Run my videos in the background if you want. Maybe we can get closer to the amount of hours that they want, and I can get monetized, and I have to stop. And then I'd be able to stop asking for this PayPal stuff. Yeah. A lot of people like what we do. You have open minds. You're a great person. For being around. Through the years. If you've been with me for years. But we just don't have that view time. We got the subscribers. That's the hard thing that other people have problems getting. But they make a video of a snail rolling down the road, and they get the hours. What the heck? You know, yeah. So then they can get monetized. You know, subscribers and view hours. We got well over 700 videos out there, and we still don't get the view hours. You know, I've been saying that for years. So I thought, hey, we finally did something when we got monetized back when, before they changed the rules. It didn't make much money, but it was something. You know, it gave you the incentive to make the videos. Yeah. So anyway, please support where you can, and don't forget to subscribe. You know, I'd say smash that like button. You know, but that's so blasé. That's so past tense, right? Click this like button. All the buttons you click except the unlike button. And leave a comment. Say hello. It all helps the videos, right? Moving it up in the analog rhythms, all that stuff. I gotta find something to chow down on. Gotta start the new work week again in a few hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great week. I'm around. You got email questions? Yeah, I'm just looking at this stuff. You got email questions? You can find me at MysticCharles@yahoo.com. Oh, that's the same place that you can find on PayPal, right? Use MysticCharles@yahoo.com. But anyway, you can send me questions, and of course, a donation would be utmostly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, adios, arrivederci, ciao, sayonara, and goodbye. I want to do some readings.